I voted today. My parents went a little bit before me, about an hour, because they went down with a neighbour and I walked down. So they went in before me, and my dad went in before my mother, apparently. And he gave them the polling card, and they said, "That's not your polling card, that's a woman's polling card." And he was like, "That is my polling card, because his name is Beverly." And they refused to believe that it was his polling card, and he had to sit down and wait until my mother came in and vouched for him and said, "That is my husband, his name is Beverly." And they still were a little bit slow on letting him, but they did let him vote in the end. You don't actually need identification for the Senate. I know there's a few people I've heard that didn't have identification for the English ones, and they couldn't vote. Fortunately, he did get to vote, even though they were a little bit wary of letting him. So he came back, and I walked down. So I went down about an hour later, and I said, "Oh, you didn't let my dad vote earlier." And they said, "Ah, Beverly! We couldn't even believe that a man was called Beverly." And it's like, yes, he's had that his whole life. It's his birthday next week, so it's a long time before the war, the Second World War, he was born, and his name is Beverly. He's had to put up with that his whole life. So I'm not sure what this proves, if anything, but people are a bit weird if your name isn't what they think it should be, even though it is. Or you look a little bit different to how they were perceiving a Beverly to be. I'm imagining maybe they were thinking maybe a 48-year-old woman with a flowery hat. I don't know really what a Beverly looks like. But it wasn't my dad, who's an 87-year-old man with not a hat, no flowery hat. So he voted, I voted, we all voted. So it won't make any difference probably, but especially now with everyone just voting for who even knows what's going to happen. I'm not even going to say who you should vote for. I know who I wouldn't vote for, and that's all.